Having a long life is one thing, but having a good quality of life is something entirely different. And a doctor with an all-natural approach to living a healthy life is coming to our area to lend us some advice for free. Charlie Ray with Nature's Outlet tells us more.
Well, Emily, this is kind of neat. We've got a naturopathic doctor, a full-fledged, one of the best in the world, coming in to talk to us about nutrition. It's a neat story that he has. It started with him basically getting sick. He was in medical school in the 1970s, got sick, like real sick, like can't get out of bed kind of sick. And they didn't know really what was going on. Well, as it turns out, he had chronic fatigue syndrome. Unfortunately, he couldn't continue going to class, so he had to drop out of med school.
Wow.
Then he ran out of money. So at one point in time, he actually had to live on a park bench.
Oh my God.
And he spent his time, when he had enough energy, going to health food stores, learning about nutrition, reading about nutrition, talking to acupuncturists and Chinese doctors, and just anybody that he could engage to solve his problem. The good news is that over time, he actually overcame his chronic fatigue, primarily through nutritional intervention. But it also involved, lifestyle factors and exercise and a lot of common sense stuff. And as such, what he's done now is he's basically built a practice around treating those issues, because there's not a lot of good options for people that have those problems. And so people come from all over the world to see him.
And I understand too, he's got like a wonderful bedside manner, and he basically does a lot of this for free, right?
Well, he has recognized that, people that have these issues are usually broke.
Yeah.
Well, because they can't go to work, they're really sick, and the other challenge is that doctors are great and they're very compassionate, but the current medical model, they just don't have the time to really dig into these issues. A lot of times it takes hours and hours of coaching and getting information and follow up. So that's really hard, and so he's kind of recognized that and kind of adapted his own practice to accommodate those people. He's written some books and had some success as an author, and so that's how he's able to basically he can treat people without charging them a lot of money. And so one of the cool things he'll do is after the seminar, he'll answer all kinds of questions, and he won't leave until everybody's questions are answered, which is a really neat thing. I mean, a lot of doctors come in and they do their little shtick and then they walk away. He's there to help people, and that's really what it's about for him. So.
And the wonderful thing too is, nobody's kind of sponsoring him. He feels like he can connect with products that actually work for him and that he knows works.
Right. See, he's not getting any royalty money from any product sales. He actually endorses products, and if they give him money for endorsing the products, he just donates those to charity. And the reason he does that is he wants to be able to recommend whatever he thinks is the best. Mm-hmm. So if you're endorsing products, then you're suddenly obliged to kind of sell them over other products, and you get into the trappings of, it's more of a competitive battle in the marketplace. He doesn't want to do that. He just wants to have the freedom to identify the best products out there and be able to recommend them. So that's a kind of a neat factor. Kind of sets him apart. He's a unique guy. He's a little different. So what he's going to do is he's not just here to talk to people that have chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia and debilitating problems. He's basically going to address vitality. And his seminar is basically going to be 60 is the new 30. And his idea is just because you're 60 years old, you can still be you can have good vitality. You can have good energy. You can still be able to do stuff and move around. You should be happy. Your brain should be functioning clearly. All of these different things, and you should be pain-free. At age 60, you should still be pain-free. And if you're not fully happy with where you stand on those various things, you probably need to come to the seminar, because he's going to show you how to improve every one of those factors. He's actually kind of identified 9 root causes to health problems.
Interesting.
And he's going to explain what they are, but he's also going to explain how to fix each individual one.
Wow.
So, and this is going to cover, it's a wide range of topics. It can be anything from basic nutrition to digestive health to sleep to exercise. He's going to cover the 9 root causes and give everybody very easy to follow steps that if people can incorporate them, they're just going to have better quality of life.
And if you'd like to attend the free lecture, you can stop by a Nature's Outlet near you or give them a call at 540-989-5109. You can also stop by Nature's Outlet anytime to talk about some of the products they sell. There is several area locations, Roanoke, Salem, and Martinsville. They also ship, and you can go to naturesoutlet.net for more information.